versus LordGery. And they are, oh my goodness, I love it. They're both in here, deafened and ready to go. Ooh, let me check here. Sweet. And Witcher will be good to go here with your games. So let's see here. Almost all our first round games are done. And honestly, big shout out so far. Oh, let's get this going here. Big shout out so far to, honestly, the community here. Everyone kind of helping run their own games. That has been much appreciated and has made this a lot easier on me trying to run everything. So good job on everyone there. We have Corelar versus LordGery. What? How do you interpret these names here? This name. Uh-oh, I've been abandoned. Sicknick has left us. There is only Syracuse now. Okay, matches are up to date here. Alrighty.
We come bearing gifts.
My objective is my farm.
LordGery.
Like it hot?
Alrighty. So we are in a round 2 matchup between LordGery and Corelar. However I'm supposed to say that. Alrighty, so we are watching here from LordGery, I don't know how to say it. But looking from their perspective, we see an Extravagance versus, I believe it was an Astra coming out of Corelar here. We'll swap over there.
My mic was muted. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. How dare you, Sicknick? Can't you see I'm running an incredibly highly professional operation here?
I mean, it looks incredibly professional.
Oh, then I have you fooled. The bamboozle.
I think I'm going to switch over to Corelar's view.
Yeah, I got us LordGery's view. I like the choice of Stowaway to keep up with the Astra and Vortex to make sure you get into some favorable positions to get that extra mobility that Extravagance really needs to have.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, Corelar with the Lifeline and the Stowaway as well does have some pretty strong early game units.
Mm-hmm. Well, hit me with it. What does that bridge look like for Corelar?
Peacemaker Balam, Broken Vengeance, Rickety, and who was the other one that I remember seeing?
Early Rickety on an Astra list hurts so much.
Yeah. Very, very powerful.
Yeah.
Especially whenever you're going up against an Extravagance where there could potentially be a lot of like melee attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So they can be clustered up. You can, kind of really get close with that Rickety and do some pretty significant damage to all the units within range.
Okay, sweet. It is up. Okay. Yeah, sorry about the weird things. It's like the disc just to stream. Sorry about as I'm having to alt tab around. I know the screen will flicker or flash off Discord every now and again. Just the nature of the beast right now. Next time I'll try and... I did not expect us to have a bracket of 25 people, which is insane to think about, considering we were able to get
bracket.
8 in the playtest. So next time I'm going to try and have some couple extra help in TOing this.
One of the units that I absolutely enjoy seeing on this Asher, though, is Peacemaker Balam. being able to use his ability to stun like any units that
Yeah.
are within range. Oh,
Oh, it's time.
yep.
Ooh, what's the 6 cost? I didn't see who it was. Oh, this is such a powerful position for
That is really, really nice.
LordGery. You have the Aegis to kind of eat a lot of chip damage. You Vortex the Astra in. Astra's... Because, see, if you look at where Extiliar is, both captains have the same amount of movement. The only difference here is Astra has Airborne. So, Corelar cannot escape LordGery, because that Extiliar will be able to catch up, and the defense dome will be able to move to open up any pathways. So what the Astra has to do here is, if I were the Astra player here, I would try and block off Extiliar from moving towards me and go the other way. But instead we've seen Broken Vengeance, and we've seen the Broken Vengeance summoned off to the side instead of kind of in the Extiliar's face, which is an adaptation based off the changes from playtest to now. Gosh, do you remember those? Do you remember those halcyon days when Broken Vengeance would delete your Extiliar?
Exactly, like a casual 14 damage or whatever it was.
I lost because
Can I trigger something?
there was an amp. I don't remember if they used an amplifier. No, they had an Aegis defense dome. They put a Broken Vengeance down, hit me with the corrosive particles, and Broken Vengeance just traded with the captain over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, it was gross times.
Yeah, that was a dev that did it to me. I've never been
Sounds
so
like rantology.
I've never been so betrayed in my life. Honestly, if I were LordGery, move the Aegis defense dome, give yourself that space, take out the Rickety before the Rickety takes you.
Because
And
right
then
now
you're in a
there's
position where it's like they have to come to you, and you have an Aegis defense dome.
yeah. I think that's exactly what he needs to do, because right now there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage, so he can take out the Aegis on the next round. And I think he too much pressure potentially, but let's see what he does. Oh no. The games do be like that though.
For
Which is
sure.
very,
You're gonna be on your
very
own for a second. I'm
unfortunate.
sorting something out.
Yeah, that's okay. So right now what I think should try to happen is for the BV to do damage onto this. Oh my god, another miss on the Aegis. Okay, I think I have what I would do in this situation. I would drop the Peacemaker Balam. I think the Rickety should have gotten closer. Use the Peacemaker Balam, stun them all with your 2 ability, go in with the Rickety,
Go next.
and then just do damage to at least... Yeah, I don't know. I think I would have used the Peacemaker Balam just to stun them all and then to go in with the Rickety and do more damage. But right now, the Extiliar is still going in for some pretty strong damage. He can still go in, use his Sword of Justice. And if he slowly continues to kind of go around with the Aegis, he can always take less damage. Trying to do damage to the switch back as well.
Intriguing design. These paradoxes give pause.
What if we hurt their feelings?
Feel like there was so much potential with that Rickety. And there still potentially could be. It's just... things are getting a little out of control right now.
Always much to consider.
For sure. I mean, this is the dream scenario if you're Extilior into Astra. Your rushdown has been successful. This Rickety is off to the side. However, Astra can still pull this away because that is a switchback. That is a Rickety backfire. If that Rickety can get close, that's a lot of damage, and we still have yet to see Corelar's. We know Corelar has lifelines, so they can tank a bit of damage, and if the math works out just right, they can pull this out still. There's a lot of damage on the board for Corelar right now.
Mm-hmm.
Between the
Definitely
crosshair,
there is.
the Rickety, I don't even know what's off in the back corner there. The switchback, a Broken Vengeance. Like they're it's just I think for Gain to move the Broken Vengeance, did they not move the Broken Vengeance or backfire for a couple turns?
Yeah.
That's definitely gonna hurt. Oh my goodness, this game just got very interesting.
You are trying to anger me.
I think he's just going to try
it was a
strictly
bait.
going face.
It
Yeah.
was a bait.
That is a lot of damage.
It was all a bait. That's insane. They're not going to get the kill. I don't know why, unless they're planning on moving the amplifier. Bit of a misplay there. That could have been some extra damage they get for sure.
Yep.
But
Oh, what a nice hit.
and they didn't get the explosion from Rickety.
I know.
This is insane.
70%.
This is insane. It's like we were talking about. They have the damage on the board, and the amplifier drop was so huge. And Switchback's blocking the Extilior.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. They do have a Stitchy to heal up the Extilior. Yep.
They do.
This is a good takeaway there. I just cannot get over that play.
Yeah, that was an amazing play.
What a good bait. Holding on to the Amplifier. I think Amplifier and Quetzali are two of the most impactful, like, boom, immediate drops, immediate effects. Them in the Nectar or the Aegis. Like, I love those four. It's just like, you're going to have to deal with this now and you didn't know. Like, great for traps like this.
Ready, Barry.
Corelar's in a very good position. Here is
and I want to say this
big damage.
Yep. And all Amplifier has to do is move in that game.
Yeah, if Patrol goes in just a little bit, just to kind of give him range.
This was the play model.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
I think that's it.
What a crazy game one.
Very
what
nice
a
game.
well played from both sides. What a great rush, but it turns out they were just playing right into Corelar's hands. Wow.
And that's kind of how you want to play with an Extilior as well, is just kind of getting very close, just as he did. But unfortunately, the Extilior just kind of like got trapped between all these big, heavy damage dealers, plus the Patrol being dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. The damage was so significant that they could just ignore the Aegis. Wow.
Yeah, Earthquake, if you're watching the stream, you do have a game with Eskel. I'm giving you a couple more minutes before I'm going to mark you as a loss for being late. And also, remember, it is double Elan, folks. You have a whole other round of games to get going through here. So stick around because there could be loser brackets run. We have seen a couple already on this stream, a couple of strong players that I know I would not want to face up against in a lower bracket run.
Or it would be at least very fun to play against.
Yeah,
Astra
absolutely.
versus Jax.
Hi.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, I need a...
Ooh.
Yeah. And let's see here. We do have the second round of games, loser round 2, losers bracket round 2. Not that you're all losers, you're all beautiful. Has started, so make sure you get to your games. Earthquake, again, we're looking for you. I see Lilith and Stack Overflow are starting up their matches. And in case you didn't see that message, Godspeed Thunder and Toriath, you are our next streamed game, so please wait on us to get to you before you get that matchup started. But yeah, very exciting.
It really, really is. I'm looking forward to this game as well. And I find like these are like the two most commonly used positions at the start of this match.
For
going
sure.
like each captain by those events.
For sure. And, you know, this is an interesting matchup. I like LordGery sticking to their guns with Extilier. I mean, you have to know you could run into the Zax, but feeling comfortable with that pick. Oh, wait, no. That's an Astra.
Mm-hmm.
I did not see that. What a good paint job.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh, I love the evil look to it. I think I may have played against this Astra before. I think I've played against your Astra before, LordGery. I really like that paint job. I probably said that then too.
Oof. All right, so LordGery going up. Oh.
Switch back early. The Astra
Yeah.
curse.
Yeah.
Oh, and escape hatch just forced the issue. A lifeline. That lifeline could be used here too to make that escape hatch pretty much meaningless. But knowing that Corelar can't, unless there's a crit, Corelar isn't going to take out the whatever comes out.
Yep, exactly. Using the Cinder Infusion to be able to get a couple of extra Cinder, to be able to kind of...
Yeah, it's such an interesting board state because Corelar... Like, this is what happens when you go up against the Astra. And that doesn't mean it's a lost game. We have seen people take the Astra with this board state down here. But... it's a bit of an uphill climb. Corelar with the very aggressive positioning to try and get that shot on the Deadeye. Or is that an Arya?
I can't really say very well, but it does look like an RA to me.
Yeah. So aggressive positioning there. Oh, 2 key misses there, but I'm curious. You know, I'm gonna swap over to Corelar. I'm curious what their bridge is. Because
they haven't been opening it up very frequently.
What'd you say?
They haven't been opening it up very frequently.
Oh.
There we go. Torian, Amplifier, Patrol.
That's why they play. They knew they could play up a little bit here. Protect the snaring with the positioning, and they have that accuracy debuff. Because it kind of makes you tankier because that's a more chance of being misses. It's like armor.
Yep, definitely. I'm... Like there's... You really need to think in a situation like this because you do have your switchback, but you don't want to like bring it up too close to where the Zax can do a significant amount of damage. Because if you bring it too close, the Zax can do 2. Your Torian can do 3, and then your Snarling can do like an extra thing, and then you potentially, oh my god, game. Torian taking just full damage.
Okay. Oh,
I would say now it's worth trying to like get that hit on the Torian. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
And I like that they use the Astra first to see if they would potentially hit to get that reinforced as well. Wow! That is unlucky. Switchback missing his rapid fire on the Zax.
What a relief!
This is a very difficult position whenever you're Zax and not an Astra. Because now almost wherever he decides to place a unit, that Toxoid is able to potentially poison it.
Mm-hmm.
Peacemaker Balam could definitely help, especially if he's able to stun a couple of units at once, if that's what he chooses to drop.
Need a moment to take all this in. Can't rush an artist.
In my head, I'm already thinking of like potential plays with the Zax for the next round or so.
We're waiting.
With all the units that are so close together, potentially like using the Balam to try to stun as many as you possibly can, dropping a sleeper mine and waiting for it to like deactivate on the next one to do damage to each of them.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sounds like a nice plan.
Yep.
That was a nice hit. And it's great that the Snarling immobilized that Toxoid, because that one was a pretty dangerous unit.
I'll order a double.
Alrighty. So, I'm back. A lot of logistics
Welcome
stuff.
back.
Yeah. I see Switchback. I like the Peacemaker Balam. It's going to keep him
Yeah,
up a bit
exactly.
longer.
Not only that, but Peacemaker Balam, because he didn't do anything to him, I'm pretty sure can almost reach the Captain Toxoid and switch back. Or just shy. He can at least stun 2 of them for the next round. Yeah, so 2 of them completely stunned, unable to do anything.
Yeah. And
Chuck and Co. Like that decision to take out another character.
yeah, so this was looking pretty rough here, but it still kind of is. Switchback is such a looming threat right now.
He is currently stunned, but again, like you're going up against an Astra who can use Into the Breach to just kind of like remove any stun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like if you're going to stun someone, you should stun the Astra. You always got to make sure you catch the Astra on the stun. Yep, right there.
Yeah, exactly.
And just switch back and just continue making him eat damage.
Yep.
There's not much they can do to keep up with this.
No, there isn't. Especially with the rickety now. No. I don't. This is pretty much lethal for the next round, no matter what.
Good job, Bert.
For sure. And we're gonna get another
Only-
game 3, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
As we look here, you know, let's take a second to think about what does a game 3 look like here. Both of them have gotten their Astra win. We know LordGery has a pretty solid Extilier. He likes to rush down. We've seen
So
the
it
Zax
is-
here. Does Corelar opt into X? What do we think? What captains these two are going to choose here?
Oh,
It's gotta be- wouldn't it be Zax v Zax? Because you know Extillier's gonna have a bit of a difficult time into the Zax unless you're confident.
Right, and they can reuse Zax because they didn't win with that captain.
Yes.
I gotta keep that in mind, that
Yep.
it's not just the fact that you use it, it's if you actually won with it.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I'm still trying to figure out if there was any potential way for this guy to win. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Oh no, okay, I think he's just...
Or, you know?
Gonna kick him, try to stun him.
Yeah.
Oh no. I think he's just putting...
Oh, the crit!
That was
Wait,
nice.
Rickety Backfire's still gonna Rickety Backfire. Unless Balam's able to get the stun. They can move Balam up to stun. Oh, but if they can get Balam in for the miracle stun.
Well, they can't. He used... Oh, well, I guess if he uses his Cinder, but the time's running out, he won't have the opportunity to.
Oh, that could have been such a good play. Because Balam had the reach to get both of them stunned in the AoE, I think. And if both Astra and Rickety are stunned, this would have been the board state to win the game with. That said, there is still... LordGery just has so much Cinder.
Yeah, and not only that, but now he's going to get a free unit.
If Rickety
then-
does not explode, there is hope.
Yeah.
30% happens 100% of the time. I don't know if you... I say this on my stream a lot. I get betrayed by Rickety so much. I love that unit. It is so good, but he betrays me.
Yeah, I know. Whenever you just see everything get together and you're like, thank God I have my Rickety, and then he just only does 3 damage to one unit.
But,
There's nothing
it
sadder.
probably is a moot point. It's like a Tipu or something.
Yeah.
I mean, they would need to get 4... They need the Rickety to explode or this thing to have 4 damage, whatever they're dropping. It's a misposition.
Give me another minute.
They misposition.
Yeah.
Rickety's not... Oh!
Oh,
they
the
say,
double.
We're not taking chances. And then Taria...
Oh.
But it doesn't reach. It doesn't reach.
Oh,
There it
no,
is. Okay. Okay.
Oh, the
Very
rapid fire on the Rickety.
It got
Love
scary. It got very scary. Oh man! But they were able to pull it through.
Going for
there.
another best of 3. Nice.
Yeah. Wow. That was a funny ending. I mean, I think one of the combos I know we've all probably tried to do it. Corrosive particles, put rapid fire on Rickety, and go. That one.
Yup. Been there, lived through that.
I remember I felt so bad. I did that in like, was it a playtest or when the game first came out? Can't remember if it was at the end of the last playtest when the game came out on Thursday. I got that combo, and someone just posted in the Discord's like, "What just happened?" I had the most wildest game, and I was like, "Welcome to this."
And it was probably during the time whenever Rickety can crit for 7.
Nope. I know he did not crit.
The times whenever you could crit for like up to 7 with Rickety's backfire. LordGery just kind of went right into it right away. I wonder if...
I'm curious who they chose. Did we see who they chose?
No, I didn't see. He just kind of went directly straight into it, so...
Yep. Remember, you can't pick the one you won with. I don't think they will, but if they do...
Mm-hmm.
Disqualified! No, we just have to restart it. But it's one of those where it's like, I could get some info there.
Zax versus Extillier's.
Yo, I love the confidence in the Extillier's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it. Oh my gosh. And if they get a 1 cost, that was so close to being an insanely good hand.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I like this one. I like playing Corrosive because if you're Extillier, you do so much burst damage. The Corrosive, you just pop them. But Ion Storm's so good against what you usually see in a Zax comp.
Yeah, especially nowadays where range is so powerful. Getting around where they could potentially miss all of their shots, huge. But the Extillier's has a lot of expensive units. He's going to have to like slowly play this one.
Oh man.
everything that this Extilior has is expensive. Orbital Strike, Ion Storm.
Oh, Corelar is not the... Oh, Corelar is the one with the Extilior. Right?
Corelar. Yeah.
The Corelar... So Corelar's the one... I got the bridge mixed up. That's a Zax bridge. Oh. So with Zax, I actually would have loved to have Corrosive Particles and Plink.
Yep.
Yeah, because you want that Corrosive because you're usually going to have a lot of chip damage with the Zax comp until you get later on. And the Corrosive Particles just allows you to have a lethal a lot sooner.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that
my roster's mixed up here.
And it's nice to see that the Extilior backed away for just a little bit, because that's exactly what he needs to do. He doesn't have the center to drop any of these expensive units just yet. And like we mentioned earlier, he's looking at the Stitchy McPatchy, but it's kind of too early to make him very useful to be able to heal, because you don't even have the Cinder to do that.
Breaking records and hearts.
Oh,
But I
God.
do think that the Zax has to put on a lot of pressure right now. Just completely move up and take advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Because the following round, if Extilior drops something, that can be potentially a lot of... Oh, never mind.
What's a lesson?
Very smart, using the Ion Storm and going into the low visibility vent.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I do love the vents on this map personally, because like just sitting, like you get, it's so much accuracy reduction, and it affects melee as well. So drop someone in the vents allows for the occasional aggressive positioning. Though I must say it has definitely bit me in the rear before.
Oh, yeah. If I was Zax, I would try to really think about what he potentially has for his next ability.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to block him off with a Sleeper Bind? There's the power of the vent. Smart move of separating them. I think he's kind of like aware that he potentially has Orbital Strike.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to be very careful, because like you have to keep track of what round it is. I think Orbital Strike still hits both of them at the current positioning, but I mean, we obviously know what they have, but the players don't.
Yeah, because if he kept all of them way too close, Extilior potentially could have went in, did Sword of Justice, kind of do 3 damage to at least 2 of the characters, plus Orbital Strike, plus the Switchback Rapid Fire. That would have been a lot of damage.
Yup.
And at least this way, now everything's mitigated to just like being able to attack only one unit.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out, why is it not telling me who is who? I'm having such a hard time figuring out who is who in this game.
Just look at the colors.
Okay, so
you're on
Corelar is the
LordGery,
one that
so
did
the
Extilior.
blue.
Jerry did the Zax. Which is interesting, because that Extilior was so solid from Jerry, but I think Jerry, oh, mama.
There we go. That was nice.
Yep.
Definitely, that unit was definitely worth going on that one instead of going after the
Yep.
2 and 5.
Get the board advantage. And again, Extilior is such a big threat. Stitchy out there to keep things alive. This switchback is going to be such a problem, but it should have some damage. Ooh. That's the risk you take for shooting from a safe position, though.
Yeah, exactly. And now is a pretty good time to have that Stitchy out. Now that you have the Cinder and stuff like that to use.
Mm-hmm.
Seven health might seem like a lot, but late game, your units hit like trucks. Ooh.
Indeed.
So in a situation where I would be using the Sentinel, I wouldn't drop it in an area like that. He might just be using it to block off and not necessarily care too much. But I probably would have put him down closer to like where Zax is. And then that way you block off that entire portion of the the middle of the map.
What if we hurt their feelings? Remember, your body won't grow back.
Indeed. And that is starting. Toria. Yeah, I'm excited though. We're gonna get some losers. We're gonna get a losers bracket game in after this one.
Man, like whenever you sorry, I'm like starting my words right now. But like the losers brackets can have some fantastic games as well. Like sometimes with this
Absolutely.
game, it's definitely luck of the draw, and you could have fantastic players that are in the losers bracket.
Yeah, so we're gonna dip into the lower bracket for the next one. But sorry, let's focus on this one. That is a huge drop of that Sentinel, but coming from such a strong position to this state, because we saw LordGery use the Zax, had some strong pieces on the board.
No, not what I probably would have done. What I probably would have done is I would have used my gravity well to potentially move the Sentinel over closer to
And get a better shot.
at the exterior.
But they didn't have the Cinder for it, right? Oh no, this is LordGery. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably could have
They
done
were
that.
probably
And
thinking of the reinforce. But I mean, this thing has 12 health and armor. That's gonna take a lot. It would take an insane amount of damage. LordGery has also not shown the fact that they have lifeline, so that is a bit of extra health that they can put onto someone. So they might just be opting to play a little bit safer, play around this hardcover a bit with Zax at least, or they could use the gravity well to pull Broken Vengeance in, but then again, they needed that reinforce because their bridge was empty.
well, they moved the Broken Vengeance there anyway.
Corelar moved the Broken Vengeance, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it just keeps stacking up those key picks.
Yeah, right now. So LordGery could technically use Gravity Well to bring over that Sentinel over by the Exterior, the Switchback, and the Rickety. To use Flechette.
Oh man. Now Flechette.
Well, that
automatically
it
hits.
doesn't flash it. Yeah, that has
it's not
no
even showing the
effect.
effects on them because they don't have a shot they take.
I think that would be kind of the best bet in this situation. Like in terms of like being able to put out like damage. Because going for just the BVA, there's nothing to it. You might as well try to move him over to do 3 damage to the Switchback, the Exterior, and the Stitchy McPatchy. By using the Gravity Well to hoist him over. I hope I see that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been a blast. Or it will be.
Alrighty, so man, I want to be watching these games. These are so close. The thicket is so huge here. One good gravity disc could actually end this Switchback with the Flechette.
Yep.
But then again, you want to use your thicket to bully the Broken Vengeance to get that problem out of your face. Such an interesting decision. What would you decide here? You could take this Broken Vengeance out, or you could take out the Switchback. What would you decide? Oh.
Just going straight face.
Oh,
nice.
never mind. They're just gonna go for kills here.
Yeah.
Which I got lost in the sauce of Discord. I mean, this is probably game.
Oh.
Oh my goodness! It's huge!
Oh, that was a big hit.
Yeah, it's still
Thankfully for the
good,
troll.
good use of the. Yep, you're not getting out.
Yeah, Zax is stuck in that situation. The only thing that could really happen is the thicket to hit him, kill him with the Zax, try to get out, gravity well the flechette, the sentinel into the middle. But then you got to watch out for the mine.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what my plan would be.
Yep.
Fly trap the thicket. Yep. Damage him. Kill with the Zax. Oh, never mind. Don't even have to. I forgot about that. Back him away. I guess he doesn't even need to use gravity well because everything's kind of like within cover. Unless if he wanted to bring in the Stitchy McPatchy into the middle of it. Bring the Stitchy over here with your gravity well.
Yo, Giggle Fritz, I'm so sorry. I just saw your message. Been handling a lot of stuff. So we started this one in the Moonbreaker Discord, and oh my gosh, this is probably over, right? There's an orbital strike, but they can body block things.
Yeah. So
I'll just respond to you in the Twitch chat. Giggle Fritz, sorry. Keep going, Stick Nick.
I was just saying that.
So the people can't hear us, right?
Oh, they can hear you right now.
Oh, then I would try to steer clear of maybe guiding their play. I want to see what they think.
Oh, wait. You're on stream right now, Dorving.
Feel that energy?
So,
Why was I
you could drop if you have any questions, you could definitely pop a thought in tournament chat or something. But to clarify, we do have the players that are playing. They are deafened. So, yep. You're not going to miss those two times in a row, you know? But what a good series between LordGery and Corelar. You there, Sick Nick, or are you muted again?
Yeah. No, I'm here. No, I was just kind of thinking back about like the potential play that might have been able to happen, like in regards to doing pretty much what he did, but using gravity well to bring over. No, that wouldn't have worked. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to learn based off of what I'm watching as well.
Yeah.
But definitely that was a really, really good game. It was just, again, having a unit that isn't Astra, having so many units that are high in cinder cost makes the game very, very difficult. Makes it fun to watch, especially if you can like hold out and get those units down like what we just saw.
So